Trigonometric ratio, quadrants and angles. Question 4. The coordinates of a point on the terminal arm are given. Determine the exact trigonometric ratios and the principal angle for each condition. Okay. Now here are two problems. I'll do one of them and leave the other for you. I'll do B. B is, let's see where this point is on the terminal arm. So it is minus 15 minus 8. That means minus 15 minus 8, kind of here, right? So let's join this point with the origin. So that is the terminal arm, and the point here is minus 15 and minus 8. Let me write minus 15 and minus 8. So drop a perpendicular from the point to the horizontal axis. That is always to be done, and consider this triangle. Okay. Now here minus 15 is the adjacent side, minus 8 is the height going downwards, that is minus 8. We need to find the length of the terminal arm, the hypotenuse of this triangle, right? So that is the first step to be done. So let's call this as R, right? Now R is equals to square root of minus 15 square plus minus 8 square. So we get what? 15 square plus 8 square, square root 289, and square root of 289 is equal to 17. So we get 17. So R is equals to 17 for us. Okay. Now, since R is 17, we can write down all our primary trigonometric ratios. So these are, also remember one thing, that is the cast rule. That helps to check your answer, right? So let me write down cast rule here first. Now in this quadrant you expect tan to be positive, all others to be negative, right? So what do we get? We get sine theta is equal to opposite side over hypotenuse, and that one is minus 8, the y value, minus 8. So you get minus 8 over 17. Radius or hypotenuse of this circle kind of is always considered positive. Okay, so that is sine theta. Cosine theta is adjacent side, which is minus 15. There is minus 15 over 17, and tan theta will be positive, right? Let's check. Tan theta is opposite over adjacent. Opposite side is minus 8, the y value, divided by minus 15. Do you see that? Minus and minus cancel out, and you get 8 over 15 as your answer, right? So these are your primary trigonometric ratios. Now you need to find principal angle. Now principal angle is the angle measured from positive x-axis, right? So that is the angle which you want to find. So for this, let's find out the acute angle first, correct? Related acute angle with the horizontal, right? So whenever we are finding a related acute angle, we are always considering a congruent triangle which is in quadrant 1. Think like this. Think these points for us are 15 and 8, right? Because these two are vertically opposite angles, so they are always same. Is that okay? They are vertically opposite angles and they are always same, right? Now I'm just saying to think about this, since I don't want you to use minus minus, right? Even if you use those two sides, it will be okay, but I don't recommend that, okay? So I recommend always to think about this triangle independently as a right triangle whose sides are 8, 15 and 17, and then find that angle. This angle is going to be same whether you consider this or that triangle, right? But it helps in calculation. So, and use tan theta, x and y values, right? Tan is y over x. So theta, I should call this as alpha for the time being, the acute angle is, let me calculate it here. So alpha equals to tan inverse of y over x, which is 8 over 15, correct? That is tan alpha. So we'll find inverse tan of 8, the y value, divided by 15, the x value. We get 28.07. So that is rounded to 28 degrees. Okay. So alpha is 28. So what is the principal angle? Principal angle is from here to here. Do you see that? 180 plus alpha. Do you see that? So for this particular position, theta is 180 plus 28. So theta is equals to 180 degrees plus 28 degrees, correct? And that is 218 degrees, correct? So that is your principal angle, right? So here are our answers. These are the values of our trigonometric ratios, the primary trigonometric ratios. At times they'll also ask for all the trigonometric ratios. In that case, you have to list secant theta as reciprocal of cosine, which will be minus 17 over 15. Cosecant theta will be 17 over 8 with minus sign, and cotangent will be 15 over 8, right, if asked for. So I'd like you to do the same thing here and figure out what are the primary trigonometric ratios and what is the principal angle, right? So to start with, find in which quadrant this lies. Sketch like this, right? Minus 12 means minus 12 and 5, so it lies in second quadrant. Sign will be positive, correct? Like that you have to do. So our point minus minus, both minus will be in quadrant 3, right? So that is how it is to be done. And I hope from now onwards you will be very conversant with the points on the terminal arm and try to do all the questions yourself first and then see our solution. Okay? Thank you and all the best.